in the old indie wave.
We're basically a crossover band. I mean, the music's evolved from hardcore into metal, you know, because we got speed here and we got groovy rock beats. So it's really hard. I mean, I guess we were like a heavy rock and roll band.
I don't know. I checked out the new Madonna tape. It's really good.
Yeah.
He likes them a lot.
I like Madonna. I like Jody Watley.
He almost beat me up because I smelled his tape.
Yeah, nobody touches my Madonna tape.
This guy gets hurt all the time on the road. He's always hitting his head, getting stitches,
Breaking fingers, breaking knuckles.
punching me in the
Popping
face
the head.
on stage.
Bruised my spleen and my kidney, fractured 2 ribs, broke 3 toes, broke 2 fingers, 17 stitches in my forehead, 5 stitches in my chin.
Yeah, it's always, you always.
All in all, it's been a good tour, though.
It's worse than a pro.
It's the hospital bills cost more than the bus.
You get these girls on the bus and they're like, we were on Poison's bus, you know? And I could just imagine what they were doing then, you know?
They weren't holding hands, that's
Right.
for sure. Maybe holding glands, but not holding hands. When you got a chick in the back of the bus and you get her clothes off, she goes, I can't do this. You go, what the fuck are you doing naked on my bus then, you bitch?
On just one album, you touched on a really wide variety of stuff. For example, No Glove, No Love.
Yeah, well, No Glove, No Love is just like life on the road.
Yeah. Or life anywhere nowadays, man. Just safe sex.
Satan's Cronies is about people go around and saying the devil rules and the devil Satan this and Satan that. When I tried to sing that song was that how stupid it was. And that if any of these people ever really met Satan, they'd shit their pants. Show me your tattoo.
Yeah, I just got a tattoo of no fat chick. Oh, really?
Get a close up on it.
Right. That'd be a tough one.
That's true, in case they get him drunk.
Yeah, and then
and they pull his pants down, they see it, and they run away. Marsh and I pretty much know what the Megaforce sound is. In fact, the bands that we signed today are pretty much in 2 categories. We have the bands that deliver the Megaforce sound.
That we've been known for, that heavy metal Megaforce sound.
That crunch, you know.
But there is also a new breed of Megaforce sound that is not necessarily heavy metal, just good, new, progressive music.
Yeah, it's sort of like new age of rock and roll stuff. King's X is a prime example of, you know, this new age of rock and roll.
Lightning flashing east to west, love is falling on. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
How we got signed with Megaforce, I guess it was like the dream come true. I was real surprised that they would be interested in a band that wasn't a thrash band. But on the other hand, it was exciting because they have a fire within them to make things happen.
I was nervous about playing before Anthrax. When we come over here to do this, we never know what to expect. It's actually been very good. You know, kids have been real responsive.
Anthrax have been great. The crowds have been great. And actually, we can't wait to come back. the road, the pressure, that's easy. It's just dealing with me. I've been fighting within myself. I mean, that's who I am. It's a constant fight, and that's why the lyrics and the songs come out. My share comes out the way they do is because of all the turmoil inside me.
Hand to hand, breath to breath. The boy, the man, spirit and death, yeah.
I don't know what people mean by spiritual qualities, actually, because that word is it could mean so many different things. I think our lyrics deal with life in general, may it be the things unseen or the things that are seen.
And we have ideas of what the spiritual world is, or whatever it is we're talking about, and that plays a very big part in my role in this band and in my life.
We believe in the teachings of Jesus Christ, but we're not preachers. We're not out to save the world.
The spiritual things that we're talking about, in all actuality, have caused the physical things to happen. So therefore, for me to say it's not spiritual doesn't even make sense, because there is nothing other than the Spirit in my life.
We play music, and we have an art form, and we want it to be a valid art form, and we enjoy what we do, and we get paid for it, and we hope that we're successful. But our personal faith and the things that we believe in are very personal to us, even though they do come out in our lives because they have to, because we believe in it.
Now then, PMRC are like the McCarthy era in America. People are scared of them. But what nobody seems to realise is that if you wouldn't be scared of them, they couldn't do anything.
Polish.
Do you realise that, for Christ's sake? How can radio stations broadcasting across the country be scared of a bunch of assholes like the PMRC? And what do you really think they're going to stop? They tried to stop Elvis Presley from every pulpit in America. They burned Beatles records in public in Alabama in the 60s because John Lennon said that they were more popular than Jesus. The fact that it was true had nothing to do with it. But it was only because people would do it that they could pick up that shit and burn it. You understand?
Nobody was frightened of them.
In Hollywood in the 40s, in the 50s, McCarthy, Red's under the bed, and better dead than red and all of that shit. People in Hollywood were informing on each other, friends, right? Putting somebody else in the fucking hot seat because then they wouldn't be, and saying, I'm not a communist. But the motherfucker couldn't have done a damn thing, man, if everybody would not have been running around shit scared of him. And I think it's disgraceful. I mean, I hate to say that England is ever better than America, because usually it isn't, but in that case it is. These people would get laughed off the face of the fucking earth in England. I can't understand it.
They wouldn't last 2 days in England.
I cannot understand it. I just don't believe that anybody could attach any importance to what a bunch of shitheads like that have to say about anything.
Mulholland Drive, man. They said Mulholland Drive.
I don't know, man. It's one of these magazines that's gonna ask you about any shit. And then there's always that stupid question that says, so how do you feel about all those screaming girls?
What's the matter with these people? Why is everybody always late in LA?
Yeah, who the fuck is McWall anyway, man? Just some other low-life journalist.
Well.
Oh, look at here.
My two best friends in the whole world, Phil Sousa, how you doing? And Mike Trent.
Mick, so good to see you, man.
You guys are late. I thought we were buddies.
Yeah, we had places to go, people to see, what it's like.
I'm still gonna go. So listen, I'll leave you guys to it, all right?
All right.
I'll see you in a little bit.
See you later.
So, Mick, what's the deal? You get me out of bed early, you drag me out here, I'm freezing my ass off. Let's talk. Let's get down to business, man.
I've been in this hell forever.
decided to call the new album Big Game. It's the only title we ever came up with, and we decided to call it Big Game. And it's going to be quite a different change from the last album, Pride.
I'll be going home tonight, and everything will be alright. 'Cause when I open up the door, you'll be waiting, and you will keep me warm at night, and you will make me live again. Yes, I'm going home tonight, you'll be waiting.
We don't feel the pressure. Honestly, I haven't seen anybody worry, maybe except for Vito. He worries a little, but that's the way he is. So, but everybody else is just really like going to the beach and having a good time. And you can hear that in the music this time. You can really hear that the band wants to be the band. And not worrying about how we're gonna look, what we want to do, because we have to be happy with ourselves before we try to do something, to satisfy the people.
There's a smile.